Hey there, Zinesters! Roll for Zine is back. This is actually going to be the second to last episode in this season. I'm going to take a break after episode 8 and work on some new ideas for this series. But in the meantime, we have to roll some dice and decide if we are reading or making a zine today. So let's get this show on the road. Okay, so we rolled a 5. That means we're reading a zine from my collection today. Here we go. All right. Now let's find out what size zine we're going to be choosing for my collection. I need a D4 for that. Here we go, and let's give it a roll. It's a 1. We are going to be reading a mini. I feel like I roll mini so often for this series. Maybe I'll put together a spreadsheet of how many times I've rolled each option. I feel like mini has to be among the top rolls. All right, I need to track down my D8 now for the genre. Okay, it's dealer's choice today. I can choose any genre of zine. That'll be easy. This is another option I think that comes up a lot. Maybe it just feels that way. I don't know. I'll run the numbers. All right, so we're reading a mini zine. I get to choose the genre. Let's choose our soundtrack now. What music are we going to listen to in the latter half of this video? So let's roll a D6 and find out. It's a 5. That's awesome. I think this is the first time I've rolled a 5 for sound. That means we're going to go to my tape collection. I have a much smaller tape collection than my record collection. I only have about 20, 30 or so tapes, but I think that Nightosphere's Calabasas is going to be the perfect choice for today's episode. They're a local band in my scene, and I am so excited to share them with y'all today. Now, let's find out where we're reading this zine by rolling a D8. And, oh, fun. Okay, we're going to the Nature Center. This should be fun. I love going out there. It's really peaceful. While I'm giving that a highlight, if you haven't subscribed yet, I would really appreciate it if you did. It really helps my channel. It helps get this video out into the algorithmic ecosystem. So I'd really appreciate it if you gave it a like and gave me a follow. Now, let's roll for what collection we're pulling the zine from. We've got a 7, so we're going to choose something from my to be read shelf. I have more zines than I could count. And these are all the ones I haven't had a chance to enjoy yet. So I'm glad that I'm finally getting a chance to read one instead of rereading a favorite zine. There are maybe an embarrassing number of zines in that collection, but that's okay. Anyways, it's wild magic time, so let's roll a D6 and get a little wild. All right, it's a 4. So that means I have to write a letter to the zinester whose zine we read today, which I think actually might play into the choice I make for which zine I choose. There's a couple zinesters that I've been wanting to reconnect with, so I think this will be a great opportunity to do that when we read a mini zine of any genre out at the Nature Center and we choose something from my to be read shelf. So let's head over to the to be read shelf. It's now out here in the entryway to my house, and I think I know exactly what zine I'm going to choose if I can find it. Here it is. This is Scott Evil Has Trans Swag by Julia F. Now let's take it to the Nature Center and start reading. Now we're at the Nature Center. It's a really soothing and wonderful place, and a great place to read Scott Evil Has Trans Swag, a mini by Julia about how the character Scott Evil from Austin Powers inspired their journey towards discovering their gender identity. In the zine, they say, "I'm 30 years old, but taking marching orders from a 6-year-old who thinks Scott Evil is just the coolest motherfucker to ever live." It's a great little zine. It has Julia's usual wonderful collage that are just so bold and contrasty and detailed, paired with their writing, which is always personal and funny, but also like cuts you to the bone. It's a fantastic zine, and I can't wait to reach back out to Julia and say hello to them, because it's been too long since I've gotten to say hi to them. I hope they're doing well. And that's it. That is the episode. I hope y'all enjoyed Scott Evil Has Trans Swag. I hope you enjoyed Nidosphere. Have a good day, Zinesters. Bye.